Hi everyone. Sorry I'm a little late. Hope you find your way to this video since I'm posting pretty late tonight. This particular segment of the deity of the week is going to be about Hekate Cthonia. The earth began to bellow, the trees to dance, and howling dogs in glimmering light advance, ere Hekate came. So, yeah, one of my favorites by Virgil. So Hekate Cthonia, pronounced Thonia, not Cthonia, although I'm not going to harsh you either way you say it. I often find myself mispronouncing this epitaph, as it's the most popular way to say it. It seems everybody's saying Cthonia. Meaning subterranean, under or beneath the earth. Her domain is the underworld. I have a kind of cool meditation I might do on Monday about this. Traditionally in this aspect, she's shown with three bodies back to back, much like she who stands at the crossroads. This is to empathize her liminal powers over all realms. Although many people see her as a crone-like figure instead. While it's a pretty new construction, there's nothing wrong with that. However she comes to you, right? We just had a great discussion last night for our tea talks about, and I was kind of adamantly against it, although I lean a little towards that direction of how we created gods and their aspects. But I also believe the energies were there far, far, far long before us and have announced themselves to us as we needed them. That's mostly what I believe. Anyway, but I believe we've created and assigned and subscribed things to deities as well. But don't let me digress. I'll go on and on. Hey, Christy. So in her hands, usually keys, the keys within or the keys to the underworld. She has the keys to Hades. Hey, Blairy. A torch, the symbol of her role as divine guide, she who leads the way. My coven also says in Erebos Phos, or in darkness light, which means even in your darkest times, look for that torch to illuminate your way. So the dagger also to represent magic, midwifery, and protection. And serpents, big symbol of wisdom. Also, the appearance of serpents tells us that this is an earthly, earthonic aspect of this goddess. She has the power to protect you from evil spirits and keep them contained. She keeps confused and lonely spirits company. She may inflict or cure madness. She leads the lost souls to where they need to be. As a psychopomp, she also, after assisting Demeter in finding her daughter Persephone, guided her with her companion Hermes back and forth to Hades' lair and kind of became her mentor. Persephone, that is. She became her spiritual mentor and guide. Cthonia helps us release what binds us and reflect upon states of life, death, beginnings, and etc. She's been known to be a companion to those who have experienced spiritual rebirth. Chthonic deities are tied to things such as crops, the very livelihood of the people, childbirth, fate, and death. Chthonic deities generally have low altars on the ground or by holes or in holes even. Depicting or placing these offerings into the earth, people More popularly, Hekate Cthonia's offerings during the dark or new moon. We practice Depanon. My coven does. This goddess can seem daunting. She's a goddess of transitions. She can seem daunting or fearsome. And a lot of that, I think, has to do with present societal views of death as a taboo subject. And like the negative response or image that symbology garners from this society that blocks you from very natural transition. Hey, Megan. You found me. I was late. I'm sorry. So this would explain sometimes why Hekate is so confused in the minds of people and feared, or why people always, I know this about Hekate Cthonia, which is a dark underworld goddess, but in general, people are usually like, well, who's Hekate? Well, she's a dark goddess. Well, maybe this aspect is, maybe there's aspects of her, epitaphs of her that cover that, because she's a very all-encompassing goddess, but she's not a dark goddess, in totality. She rules death and that dark intuitive wisdom that can be beyond our conscious minds and our own selves. This is where you find Cthonia. Such wisdom comes from deep communion in whispers, dreams, and meditations. Sometimes years of just communing with her. I like to go to the cemetery and do some truth seeking. Set or lay around crossroads and see what kind of wisdom visits me. See if I hear hounds. So death brings renewal and positivity through fertility of the decomposition of the old and obsolete to be brought back through the cauldron or womb of regeneration and change. This is very much one of her mysteries. It's a very important one. Anyone have any comments or questions? I thought I jotted a little more down than I actually did. So it's pretty much all the end of my notes there. Hi, Erica. I'm asking people if you got any questions or comments or commentary, or hell, want to come online with me about Hekate Cthonia. I mentioned in the beginning I might do my Cthonia meditation if I can dig it out in enough time by Monday. I don't know. If not, I'll do it soon. Hey, Krista. I know you got this, but do you have any questions or commentary or, anything you want to ask about Hekate Cthonia? Oh, here I am trying to touch screen it like I can do that on my laptop. So yeah, I mean, her roots, she's the deep roots of the earth, down to the bones. You find her, like I said, through communion. She also helps you commune with your lost loved ones. Like I said, she keeps the souls of the lost company. All right. Well, like I said, I thought I jotted down a bit more about her, but I did not. So I think that might be about it. No one new's coming on, so I'm not gonna I think I'll expand on Cthonia or any other epitaph of Hekate if you like. You can put it in the comments if you want. I started very simple intros to a lot of my Hekate videos to Dionysus, who I'd love to capture just a bit more. So yeah, if there's something you'd want to see or hear, go ahead and let me know. Meditation Mondays, Witchy Wednesdays, and Deity of the Week Thursdays. Plus, we also do our tea talk every fourth Wednesday. Right now, it's at the Red Eye in Saginaw. That may or may not change. If you have a place you'd like us to go to in Saginaw or the very close surrounding area, why don't you suggest it? Okay, well, if you want to chat more about Cthonia, you can message me through Witches Tea Saginaw, or message my regular page. Let me know what you think, any questions, anything like that, and we'll chat. Until then, I'll see you later.